Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my Game of Thrones Legends mobile game content. So today folks, I want to do a quick little thing and just kind of look around at what's going on in the game for me and my house. Kind of give you a look at where I'm at, what my progress is on all the new shiny things that are going on, and just kind of look around in the game and see the state and the health of the game at this time. So, of course, you know the big hotness right now is the new Crowns Challenge that we have available to us. As you can see here in the new activities menu, we have the Battle of the Bastards going on, we have raids, we have legendary assaults, we have trials, and also the campaign, like always. And now we have what's called the Crowns Challenge. It's open to everyone. And when you go in, you will notice that you have 2 events open per day, except for on this day, where you have the ability to do them all. Normally, through the week, Monday through Saturday, you have the ability to do 2 of the 4. Then when the day ends, those 2 close and the other 2 open, and it kind of rotates back and forth. And then on Sunday, you get the ability to do all of them at once. So right now, you can see that I have been doing 8 wins per section per day since it opened about 3 days ago. This is about day 4 of the Crowns Challenge event. And I have been able to do 16 levels per section so far. Today, if I have the ability to continue, if my teams are strong enough, I'll get to add another 8 wins per section and get those sweet, sweet rewards. Now, the rewards are really good, I'm just going to say. We have been crying and crying and crying about needing more silver. Well, this is one of the ways that you can get a bunch more. Now, you have the capability to go all the way up to level 100 in each section. Although, realistically, I don't think many people are even going to be able to get there. If anybody in the game's player base is able to get to 100 levels of this each section completed, I'm going to be really surprised, because the way the power is scaling on the battles, by the time you get to about 30 or 40, most of us are going to start running out of gas because it requires a really strong team to be able to get much farther than that. I am on the 16th battle per section of each, and I'm already to the point to where the power level of the matches has gotten up over 200. Let's just look at one just to see where the power level is. So if I was to go into the battle, I would be able to see the power level per battle against the team that I'm fighting. And on the 16th level of this section, I am to the point to where my team is already, that I'm facing, is already 213,000 power. Now, what that means is the team that I'm bringing against them seems pretty powerful, 533,000, but the power level of the team, the opposing team that I'm facing, is going up quite a bit, and it's going up pretty fast, because it started off at about 100,000, I think, is where the tournament started on battle number 1, and now that we're on battle number 16, we've already raised that up by over another 100,000. So as you can see, the power climbs pretty quick. By the time we do 8 more battles, we'll more than likely be over 300,000, I'm guessing, and we'll find that out here in a little bit today. But one of the things that's going to cause people a lot of joy at first is all those initial levels and those rewards that they're getting. And then you're going to hit the reality wall and you're going to realize real quick, oh crap, I'm not strong enough to go any farther. Today is the day where I'm starting to hear out into the community that people are saying in my Discord. They're saying, hey, I've hit a power wall. I'm already capped out. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, this is where the developers are very, very smart, because they've designed this event to get you to deepen your roster. And what does that do when you deepen your roster? That causes you to spend resources. What does that do when you spend all your resources? That causes you to spend. So they're very smart about how they design this. This is a common tactic in a lot of games of these styles, where you collect heroes and you fight with teams of heroes that you've collected, and you use resources that you purchase in the game to level them up and all that kind of good stuff. This is a common tactic. So this is nothing that Zynga's come up with that's new or anything like that, but it is a very, very smart tactic indeed, because like I said, it causes you to deepen your roster. And people that you wouldn't normally be spending resources on, guess what? To get those shiny silver, now you're going to have to spend more silver to get it. So it's a treadmill, and they're keeping us on the treadmill. And kudos to the developers for that, because they actually put in something fun to be able to do that with. So that's actually pretty cool of them. So thumbs up on the Crowns Challenge. I'm liking it so far. I have a feeling in a couple days I'm going to hit a power wall on some of them. But that's okay, because I expect that. Where am I at with heroes? Well, today I hit a milestone. I have my first 7-star legendary. I was able to get Ned Stark maxed on the stars, and now I'm working on getting his levels maxed. Being able to get him to 350 will be amazing for my defense team, because he sits as the core of my defense team always. So that's going to be really good, and that will help me out in things like raids, defense, and all that. That'll be great. So I'm really looking forward to that. Sam is my next one that's getting close to being maxed out. Unfortunately, I don't use him for anything, so I haven't really put a lot of silver into leveling him up. But if he ever becomes good one of these days, like maybe in the Crowns Challenge, might be a good excuse for me to have to level him up, because he becomes key to one of those parties. So we'll see. But that's kind of where I'm at with heroes. I'm at 92 of 115 unlocks so far, so there are a few that I still need to get. We'll scroll on down and we'll kind of see who those are. There are some key people that I really could use right now, like Jaime Lannister, Brienne of Tarth, Barristan Selmy, Theon, and there's a few that I really could use right now to build out teams for Crowns Challenge, but I still don't have them. And then these are the ones that I'm lacking as well, so I do have some room for growth right there. So that's really cool. Trials is just chugging right along, just like always. They keep adding the trials in every 24 hours. Very good. I love the trials. The rewards are awesome. You guys need to be doing these every day, because all it costs you is just a little bit of energy, and your energy replenishes over time. So there's no reason why, if you're going to be serious about playing this game, that you can't use a full load of energy and then let it refill and then do the rest by the time the 24 hours is up, and it recycles into the next set of trials. So this trials is a really good mechanic that you guys need to be focusing on for sure. Leveling up the fortress, I'm on level 24 right now. I have a huge amount of requirements that need to be met to be able to go up to 25. So as you can see, I've got silver storage. I need to get to level 22. Iron storage needs to get to level 24. Iron miner needs to get to level 24. Food storage 24. Farmer level 24. Silver miner level 22. So yeah, and when I do finally get all those things done in about a month, the requirement is 5.5 million iron and 18 days and 7 hours to be able to go up to level 25. So right now I'm just kind of working on getting everything leveled. I've got my silver storage up to 20. I need to go a couple more levels on that. Right now my main focus though, however, is getting my silver miners up to 22. Because that's the maximum I can take them at right now, and I'm almost there. I've got 3 more left. That way I can get my silver coming in as much as possible. Iron, I need to take my storage up one, and then I'm going to work on trying to get my iron miners up another level. And I actually have enough iron to upgrade one of them right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that because I need to get one of them to 24 to complete the requirements, so might as well go ahead and knock that out, being it's such a cheap cost. And then my food storage I need to take up to 24, and I need to take one farmer to 24 to complete those requirements. So that's kind of where I'm at with my building plan and a look ahead at what I'm doing. So make sure you're focusing on your building plan, everybody, because if you're going to play this game and be serious, you have to have those resources coming in. So that's a really key, critical thing. My alliance is doing really good. We've been knocking out these 10 skull dragons every day. Don't laugh at my score. I'm not doing so hot. I've only took like 1 or 2 attacks right now because I haven't had time to do them all. So yeah, I could do a lot better. So no laughing is not allowed. Anyway, 10 skull dragons, no big thing. For 3-eyed ravens, we've been knocking them out every day, every single day. We've been getting quite a bit of legendaries. I got one the other day. We have, as a group, I think had about 5 so far, if I remember correctly. Mainly people from the 3% crate are getting those legendaries, and that's weird because you would think that the number 1 and number 2 and number 3 spots would have a better chance to get legendary, but it seems like the majority of our strikes have been from the 3% crate. But that may just be due to the fact that every time you do a dragon, we have 16, 17, 18 people or so that get to the 3% mark. So the odds are we're going to get a legendary out of the 3% crate is a lot greater than just 3 people per dragon being at the top level. So I can kind of understand that that's where you would see those legendaries hit more often based on just the numbers on that one. So that's understandable. Now also, we do need to be aware that because it's February the 14th and it's Valentine's Day, we have some really awesome summons going on right now. If you're somebody that has some tokens saved up or you feel like spending, now is the time to get your Ned and your Caitlyn. This is a really good one for purple tokens. It's a really, really good one. I already have my Ned maxed out. And I'm not using my Caitlyn in my dragon team anymore because I've kind of switched to greens, so I doubt I will pull on this one. But this is a really good one. I would suggest you do. The Sisters Reunited, same old thing. I'd skip that one. Westeros Conqueror, if you need Dany, she's a great addition to any team, so she might be a good one to pull for. I'm going to skip that one personally because I have Dany at 5 or 6 stars right now, and that's good enough for me. Wedding for the Ages. The only reason I would suggest doing that is if you need a Lannister for the Crowns Challenge, then maybe go for that, but I wouldn't suggest wasting my tokens on that one either. The Unrequited Love is kind of a in the middle kind of summon. Yes, Caitlyn's good. Peter Baelish is amazing. If you can get him out of that summon, he's definitely worth it. But honestly, right now with the deals that are going on, I think your greens are better spent elsewhere. The one that's available right now in the color summons is the gold summon. I wouldn't really waste my tokens on that one either. And then the daily summon is always, you need to do those as much as possible so that you can get your heroes capped out, so that you can collect Valerian shards. And if you'll remember, I just did my first ever ×10 summon about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I posted that video of me unlocking all the dragons in one summon. It was glorious. I'm already halfway there again because I've got so many characters maxed out now that every time I pull in that red summon section, I'm getting like a couple 1,000 shards per pull, full pull. So I'm really doing good as to getting to another ×10 summon. And when I get there, we'll do another video and see how many stars we can put on the dragons. Because eventually, at some point, they're going to have to be good. They're key to the story, so they're going to have to do something with them at some point. Right now, they're not really worth focusing on. But I have a sneaking suspicion that when we finally get Daemon Targaryen of the Black Faction in the game, that's when the dragons are going to become amazing, because from what we've seen in the files that we've looked at, we see a lot of skills on Daemon at this time that tie into the health and the power of the dragons. So it's obvious that they're building him around the thoughts of making him like a dragon team leader or something. So that's really exciting, and on my Discord you can see that information if you want to see that and kind of understand where we're coming from on that. You can see it. You won't see that anywhere else for sure. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything right now. The store offers, there's some pretty good ones there if you're interested, like this one right here, the Swords and Roses, Ned and Kate. Pretty good buy. I'm not personally going to spend $40 on it, but if you did, because you need your Ned, I can understand that, so I'm not going to fault you for that. Some of the token deals are pretty good. I'm not going to spend $30 on this amount of tokens, but if somebody did, I could understand why. Then we have the Tormund and Brienne of Tarth summon. I wouldn't spend on this personally, but I'm not going to fault anybody else that would, because there is 150 green tokens there, and Tormund is a beast. He has lots of use and utility. Brienne is good too, so you know, if you were interested in doing something with those characters, I wouldn't fault you for buying that one either. This one, the Ramsay one, I'll pass. The Battle of the Bastards summon, I'll pass on that. The 1/1, I'll pass. The Arya, it's just a green token one. There's better deals out there right now, even though that's just $5. That's decent. So if you need tokens, that's probably a good pickup. And let's see what else is on here. Daenerys, she's already in the summon pool right now, but here's an offer to buy some guaranteed shards of her. $30 though, I don't really think I would spend on that right now, but that's just because of where I'm at with her. I have her at a pretty high level already. And then your normal summons like your skill books, those are always good. If you're looking to add to your pool of skill books for a certain class, then those can be very helpful, because trying to grind out those skill books can be tedious and take a long time, and you may be in a hurry to get that skill up. So I'm not going to fault anybody for buying those skill book deals, because I think those have their use, and I bought a few myself, so I can totally understand why you would. So that's kind of a look at where I'm at, where the game's at, where my house is at, and just, what's going on in the game right now. So I hope you have enjoyed our little talk today. I'll see you in a video shortly today, because I'm going to be showing the progress on Battle of the Bastards. I haven't even entered it yet, but I'm going to be entering it here shortly, and we'll see how I did on that today later on tonight. So thanks for watching my content. I really appreciate you. I know you had a lot of things you could have been doing on a weekend, but you chose to spend the time with me, and that's amazing, and I really appreciate you. Look in the description of my video for a link to my Discord. We have a thriving, active community, and we would welcome you there and love to interact with you about the game there. And nice, safe space. Don't have to worry about hate, because, we take care of that. But anyway, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching my content. I'll see you in a video coming soon. Peace.